Pantomiming is a film about a mime who goes to a street corner and starts performing, and he finds out that the street corner is already occupied by a hooker. And basically they have a little war between the two of them over who gets to have the rights to the street corner. The mime ends up being courted by an older woman for services that he's not able to render. And he kind of learns a lesson, I think, personally, about what it's like to be in another person's shoes. When I say services he's unable to render, what I mean by that is that he's not, unable to have sex with this woman. He wants to go up on the street corner and set his hat down and do his, tricks. And that's all he wants. He doesn't want to do tricks. He just wants to do tricks. It was like the first class of my college experience, and it was called pre-production, and it was taught by Penelope Price. She had this thing every semester where Scottsdale set aside a chunk of money for one student in the class to make a short film, with 16mm film. And so everyone would write a screenplay, and we would all pick, which was the best one, democratically. But you could tell I was just totally trying to please people and win that whole free film thing in the class. I wrote that and I was like, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to kick everyone's ass. We went through a bunch of screenplays, and it came down to like 4 people. And mine's ended up getting picked. And that was cool because Scottsdale footed the bill. So originally, it was going to be a guy who comes up to the mime and propositions him. When I, put the screenplay around class, everyone liked it, everyone thought it was funny. The instructor basically thought that that would be inappropriate. My argument to that whole situation was that who cares, it's film, and my job is to insult people. But she didn't like that, so I changed it to an elderly woman, which in my opinion is cheesier and even more offensive. I think it would have been hilarious if it was a gay guy. The film takes place in the seedy environment with hookers. So we ended up going downtown and finding all these really cool street corners. We found one by Hotel San Carlos, but we couldn't film there because they were tearing up the sidewalk and putting in these metal railings. So we went to other buildings, and it was just really hard to get permission to film on various street corners. So we ended up filming at the PE building at Scottsdale Community College. And it looks terrible. Because I asked Gabe to be the mime in pantomime, and Gabe told me that he actually couldn't do any mime work. So that kind of sucked.